Oh, the picture's updated with new balloons. That's nice.
Actually, maybe I should have gone with... No, I've made
What is
my
this?
decision.
Oh,
We're
exit.
moving on.
What is that place? I wanna go down here. Well, that's me. Stanley. Oh, okay, time. Okay. Is this the infinite hole? Oh, this is the infinite hole that we saw from Science last game. Ooh, what is this? Wait, what? The holy moly. It just keeps going. Okay.
Stanley, here's an idea that I'm truly fond of.
Yeah?
It's never been done before in a video game. This is, in fact, a hole that you can fall down forever. That's right. Infinite falling.
I have a bucket.
You can fall until the end of time, if you like. A stunning leap forward for video games as a medium.
Are you sure this is very safe, Mr. Narrator? I have my doubts. It's a hole. It goes on forever, and I am not sure if I should go down here. Ooh, oh, too late now. I slipped in by accident.
You see, isn't it wonderful?
Kind of scary, though.
One of my more ingenious concoctions, if I do say so.
Isn't there a terminal velocity
Now
we'll
then,
reach?
Since you've gotten to see the infinite hole, you can press the teleport button to pop back up to the top, and we can continue onward.
Oh. No, I'll wait. I'll wait.
Now, I don't mean to be a bummer, but I do recommend you use the teleport button to get back to the top.
He probably is into this, isn't it?
The sooner rather than later spectrum of things.
Why are you telling me that? Sounds like you don't want me to reach the bottom of this, even though it's an infinite hole.
Stanley, I don't know quite how to say this tactfully, but it's possible that I slightly exaggerated the infinite.
I knew
nature
it's
of the hole.
not infinite.
Is it a very, very deep hole?
It is a very deep
To
hole.
be certain it is. It's an extremely deep
Yes,
hole.
indeed.
I don't want anyone to say that it isn't an astonishingly deep hole. It is. Is it infinite? Well, that sort of depends on your definition of infinity. From one perspective, the infinite is merely philosophical in nature. It's more of a... Okay, well, good for you. You found the bottom of the hole. You found me out, Stanley.
So it was not
I'm a
infinite.
liar and a cheat, and you're so clever.
Hey, well, thank you.
I think the issue here is just that you're unusually fascinated by falling.
Yes, indeed.
What normal person actually wants to fall infinitely?
Me. This
I
kid.
figured the hole was as deep as anyone would actually need. Don't you put this on me. Maybe you're the problem.
Excuse me?
Look,
Yeah.
things got a little heated.
It did.
I think we both said some things we didn't
Yeah,
mean.
me too. I'm
Why
sorry.
don't we just put all this behind us and agree to just call the hole mostly?
I agree. We agree to disagree, you know.
If that works for you, then go ahead and press the teleport button to warp up to the top of the hole and we can move on. I'll just be up here when you're ready.
Alright, up I
Great.
go.
Now, I'm very excited to show you even more of my ideas for the sequel.
I just have a bucket with me. Bucket. Carry a bucket. This is funny, you know, carrying a bucket with me. You're my new friend, Bucket. Does this go anywhere? No, it is not. I can't put this bucket down either, so this is my new friend. Free plus easy plus easy. Okay, easy achievement. Here we go. Me please. For the lava, receive a new achievement, no more steps. Okay, get your rights now. Okie dokie.
Now, here's something special. You remember that broken test achievement that got left in the game on accident? Well, I'm developing a technology to simply give you the achievement.
Oh.
Yes. You see, you'll come
Lever.
to this lever and... Okay, perhaps I should have clarified. This is technology that will exist.
Are
right
you...
now, the
Bruh.
achievement is still
You
fully
know my
broken.
doubts.
I'm not a wizard, Stanley, but I
Come
guarantee it
on.
will be fixed in the sequel.
Fine,
to at
I'll
last
leave.
satisfy the hordes of ravenous fans all over the
Man,
world
I have
who
my
have
hopes.
been
You got my hopes up,
uproariously
man.
demanding this feature. Gamers, we hear you, and I promise it will happen.
Okay.
What else? What other exhibits haven't we seen yet?
The jump circle. This is the one that was, you know...
You know what? Let's bring the jump circle back for Stanley Parable 2 as well. It's a... Oh, wait. You already spent all your jumps the first time we saw the jump
Yup.
circle?
Can you give me some more?
I suppose it can just be a nice decorative piece then.
I can't jump anymore. Oh, free achievement button that says the name. Okay, the merch. Infinite hole, collectibles, upload. Where's the office? Oh, the research. Okay. Where's hashtag? You are here, number 5. Where's E? Exit. There's an exit to this place? Oh, that's exit. That's A9. Collectibles. Let's go collectibles. We haven't been to collectibles. This is a fun museum, man. Collectibles. Bucket.
Ah, collectibles. Now it's a real video game. In the Stanley Parable 2, you'll run around gathering up these miniature Stanley figurines. And what's truly innovative is that there will be no reward
Wait,
for collecting
what is
all
that?
of them.
I thought this was a
don't want
star.
to stifle the intrinsic joy of watching a number go up.
Bro,
You
that
simply
seems
collect
creepy,
all of them,
man.
And then you move the hell on
Oh,
with
that's
your
cute, though.
unremarkable life.
This is one creepy statue. Ooh, hello there. 1 out of 6. Hey, nice. Can you find them all? Find them. Oh, so collectibles.
God, it really is the worst when you collect everything in a video game and then they give you a big fancy reward for it. Absolutely tragic.
We've been to the collectibles area. Have we been to the... We haven't been to the merch store. Let's go to the merch. We've been here. I had the research bucket, so you know. Merch. Some nice merch. Can I have some? Oh, I can't. Oh, this is the furniture place. Can I return this bucket? Let me see. Or this bucket stuck with me forever. Bucket, you need to stay here, man. I can't bring you everywhere, you know. And I can't. Bucket, you're with me now, forever alone. Alone in this universe, missing Narrator 2, you know. Okay, let's go to the epilogue. We haven't seen the epilogue, and then we'll go to the exit. I think we've been to every area then. That this place can give us. Epilogue? Here it is, over there. Can't sprint in this game. That's alright. No, this one's epilogue. Where's the epilogue? I'm so lost. Here it is. Okay, okay, merch. I've been to the hashtag area? 5. Okay, 8. Okay, so this east exit. We move backwards, and the hashtag area is... I'm lost! Okay. Okay, think. That's N. Okay, go to the left. That's the hashtag area. Have you been here before? We have. Where's the epilogue? I'm so lost. I'm so bad with maps. Okay, epilogue. Where's epilogue? What's some K? K is infinite hole. We've been to an infinite hole. What's B? B is the okay. We've been to that. Okay, so cast epilogue. Okay, so we find the button. That's the reassurance. Okay, over here's epilogue. I think to the here it is. Epilogue. Epilogue. Hello.
An epilogue would be fun, wouldn't it, Stanley?
Is that it?
Yes, it will go at the end of the well, we'll figure that out
Bro,
later.
okay. I guess that's it. We've been to every area that we can be. Setting world champion. What is this? We haven't been here. Well, can we not go in here? Fine, be like that then. Then to the exit we go. And then what do we do after? I'm not sure. Love the art though, I have to say. To the exit I go. Interesting art. Very nice.
All right. Have you seen everything you wanted to? Ready to move on now?
I have. Oh. Oh, that's nice.
So, Stanley, what do you think? Do you like all of the new features? Yes, I know it's not exactly clear yet how exactly these features will come together as one single coherent video game, but I can feel it in my soul. It's going to work. There's definitely a good game in there somewhere. Say, let's do an experiment. I'll arrange these new features together, and we'll see whether or not it coheres into a meaningful gameplay experience. Okay. Are you ready?
I is ready.
Here it is.
Oh,
I
give me
give you
Stanley Parable
the
2?
Stanley Parable 2.
What? What? Seriously?
Well, I mean, there's potential here, right?
I can
It's
see.
Sort of. Okay, never mind.
Okay.
Hold on. Let me do a different arrangement. Okay, yes, this is much better. I feel good about this. Here we go. Version 2.
Ooh.
Who am
It's
I
getting
kidding,
there, Narrator.
Stanley?
Don't feel down.
This isn't a coherent video game at all. It's a lot of gags. And I do very much enjoy creating gags, but they don't add up to anything.
Ooh, Bing.
I wanted more
no.
than anything
I
to
wanted
create a
that.
sequel that would capture all the magic of the first game. I wanted fans to love it. No matter how good these gags are, they won't stand on their own.
That's true.
They would need the structure and the gameplay of the original. Wait, maybe that's it. I can take the original Stanley Parable and simply, insert a few of my new features into it. Tastefully, of course.
That's
With
smart.
respect. With care for the vision and integrity of the original game. Would it possibly work?
Might be.
I suppose it could.
Might work.
But it would need a really, really tremendous title screen. A title screen that says with bold and uncompromising conviction, "This is the Stanley Parable 2.
You really like making bold statements, don't you, Mr.
Let me see
Narrator?
if I can whip something up. All right, perfect. Go ahead. Take a look.
I don't mind if I do. Ooh, this is interesting. Whoa. This is cool. Yo, Mr. Nero, you did a good job on this, man. This is like an infinite cycle.
This is the story of a man named
Oh, are we
Stanley.
starting from the very beginning now?
Stanley worked
Ooh,
for a company
balloons.
in a big building where he was employee
Like
number
we chose earlier,
427.
Mr. Narrator.
Employee number 427's job
Indeed, it
simple.
was quite simple.
He sat at his
Boutons.
desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on the
Boutons.
keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy. And then one day, something very peculiar happened.
Hey, Stanley Parable
Something that would
2!
forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened, this complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Out of his office I go. Balloons, new game. Hello.
All of his co-workers were
Get well
gone.
someday. Hey, look
What
at this.
did it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Buckets!
Stanley picked up the
You're
bucket.
my new friend now. Buckets. Bucket, you with me again.
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest.
Left.
And entered
Okay,
the
I listened to
door
the
on his
narrator.
left.
I'm not gonna fight you this time. We're friends, right? So, you know. So, narrator, how's your story play out this time?
Still no one was here. Stanley needed the bucket's warmth and comfort now more than ever.
Buckets.
Perhaps his boss's office was where he'd find answers.
Okay.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley and the bucket walked upstairs to the boss's office. Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Crushed by the weight of this revelation, Stanley may have broken down into an emotional dumpster fire if not for the soothing presence of the bucket.
Buckets.
Even now, in his darkest of hours, did the bucket's warmth and guiding light pierce the dark clouds of confusion and chaos. It would be with him always. The bucket would. And he
Yes,
knew.
I do. I know.
The two of them were inseparable.
Inseparable.
At this point, Stanley was so absorbed in the tender spiritual connection he shared with the bucket that he didn't notice the keypad behind the boss's desk. Nor in his bliss of simply being near the bucket did he have any notion that but Stanley guessed the correct code by sheer luck. Was it that the bucket knew all along?
Bucket knew.
Was the bucket guiding him? Yes, this is certainly the most logical explanation.
Oh!
You found one of them. One of the miniature Stanley figurines. Remember, no reward for collecting all of these.
Okay.
Only the intrinsic pleasure of a job well done. You can't buy that sort of happiness, Stanley. God knows I've tried. So, I implore you to savor each and every moment you come across one of these beautiful figurines.
Alrighty, down I go.
The elevator raced downward, plummeting towards an unknown fate. It would be all Stanley could do to keep himself together, if not for the bucket. Soothing him, comforting
Buckets,
him,
my good friend.
reassuring that in this darkest moment of uncertainty,
Where am I going to, though?
he would be all right. The bucket is here for you, Stanley.
What is Stanley
Everything
Parable
will
2
be
then?
fine.
What is... I can go back up?
Wait, Stanley said to the bucket. Can we go back up? When I was pressing those keypad
I didn't know
buttons,
that.
there was something very intriguing about the number 3. I want to go back so I can try pressing the number 3 again. The bucket said nothing.
Oh. This is new? I don't think I could go down.
Here we are, said Stanley. Now I'm going to try out that number 3 button. He took the bucket over to the keypad and began absolutely slamming on the number 3 over and over and over. Wow, he said. The number 3 is such a special button. I'm having the time of my life. Stanley looked expectantly at the bucket, but the bucket remained silent. This was a shock to Stanley, who had always felt such a connection
Bucket no speak
with
to
the
me?
bucket.
Oh.
How was this not as exciting to the bucket as it was to him? Once Stanley had had enough of the number 3, he got back in the elevator.
Okay, elevator I go.
Perhaps the bucket had missed something. Perhaps it had not seen how much joy Stanley got from slamming the number 3 repeatedly.
Bhutan?
A hint of regret nagged in the back of Stanley's mind. Should he demonstrate that Stanley and the bucket walked straight ahead through the large door that read
But escape.
Mind Control Facility?
Okay, I go. My control facility. We're back here again, but what is new?
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley and the bucket both wondered to themselves.
Bucket.
The monitors jumped to life, and Stanley nearly dropped the bucket in shock. Everyone in the office was being videotaped, monitored like guinea pigs. The bucket had never seen anything like this, and it very nearly burst into tears as Stanley cradled it gently, reassuring it that everything would be fine.
But I'm curious though, what is the new ending though? Stanley Parable 2.
Was the bucket under the mind control facility's influence as well? Had the bucket been told to do things it didn't wish to do? What kinds of things does a bucket want to do or not want to do in the first place? These questions raced furiously in Stanley's feeble mind.
But then...
No! He screamed into the bucket. He couldn't accept it.
The narrator
His
really
own
enjoyed
life
this,
in
isn't he?
someone else's control? Never! He squeezed the bucket tighter.
My
His
one
one
friend.
friend in the entire world.
Friend.
At this point, he could trust no one except
Not
for
even
the
you,
bucket.
narrator? Hehe.
But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions, happy or sad or content. Walking, eating, working, all of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he and the bucket would dismantle the controls for good. Two best friends, Stanley... Stanley and the bucket waited in blackness. Was it over?
Was it over indeed?
Yes, they had done it. Stanley and the bucket had defeated their greatest and darkest enemy, freed themselves from the tyrannical grip of the evil mind control machine. Freedom was now mere moments away. Excitedly, the two of them began to discuss the kind of life they wanted to live once they stepped through this massive door. The bucket wanted to learn to roller skate.
Roller skate.
Stanley wanted to sneeze in every country on Earth.
Me too.
Both of them wanted to begin watching a movie, any movie,
Movie.
but then stop it halfway through and begin watching it in reverse from the end. True, it was a simple life they envisioned, but it was one they'd lived together, with one another to lean on, to trust, to support, and to...
Oh, whoa, this is new?
What? Wait. What was happening? Why had the door stopped? Was Stanley and the bucket not about to be
No,
free?
we want freedom, but bucket though.
Unbearable silence filled the room, lingering in uncertainty.
Be free. I'll
Until
toss you over
finally
if
the
I have
truth
to.
hit Stanley square in the face. This building did not want the bucket to leave.
What? Wait.
Even the facility itself recognized the incredible calming presence of the bucket, needed the soothing warmth
No.
of the bucket.
Buckets.
Nobody lends
No.
a part with the bucket. No. Stanley can't leave this place. Not while he has such a precious bucket in his arms. Not while this building has anything to say about it. Stanley realized he would never again leave this very room. But at least he has the
But
bucket.
bucket and you are not
To be
free.
trapped
I'm not
eternally
free.
in darkness isn't really so bad, Stanley thought to himself. As long as I have my bucket with me, right? I'll be okay, won't I?
No, I won't.
Stanley gulped. Very soon now, he was about to find out.
Okay, our goal is to escape a bucket.
All of his co-workers
What, bucket?
Wait, no. This isn't the right office, is it? Is this Stanley's office?
Bucket, there you are. You're coming with
Stanley
me.
lifted the bucket into his arms, and a wave of comfort rushed over him.
Bucket, we're gonna
Stanley
escape.
clutched the bucket tightly to his chest. This was not the correct
We're escaping
way to the
bucket.
meeting room, but Stanley had felt the bucket calling to him, telling him that the employee lounge was simply the place to be. And here it was. Had the bucket turned out to be correct? Well, no, never mind. The bucket was wrong. Stanley took the door on his left to
No.
go back to the meeting room.
No,
Said the bucket.
don't go to the meeting room. Go somewhere else. The cargo lift, yes. Go there. Go to the cargo lift.
Wait. Ooh, new stuff.
Another miniature Stanley figurine. This, there really must be a snappier name for these things.
True,
What
true,
about
true.
Mini Stan?
Mini stands.
Stanley figs. Or What about Stanlerines? Yes, I think I like that. Another Stanlerine under your belt.
No, can I go anywhere else? Before I go here, I'm gonna probably end off this episode here. Although it's been a quite good journey. Hopefully you guys enjoy, and we'll see you in the next episode. I do apologize for the lack of dialogue, because that's, you know, listening to the dialogue, the narrator talk. But hopefully you guys have a great day, and see ya. Bye. See you next time.